Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card is a message for you today. So we want to get a quick message for you today. What is it that you need to know right now in this moment today? And if you haven't as of yet chosen a card on the table, go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below in the description box. You can pause at the picture clip or the video clip to get an up close look at each card on the table. Take as much time as you need to in order to choose your cards. Let's say if during that time you feel led to pick more than one, by all means please listen to your intuition. That's always going to be highly encouraged here. Pick more than one if you feel it necessary. These readings are timeless, so whether you watch at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there could indeed be a message here for you. Nonetheless, what I always say is that these readings are general, right? So I can't possibly expect to connect with each and every one of you watching, although I hope that you manage to find a message here. But if you don't, maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of pick a card readings I've already done. There could be another message in there somewhere for you instead. And let's say if I'm not the reader for you, that is okay. YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one that has the messages you are looking for at this time. So I will go ahead and let you go here. We'll go directly into your reading. Pile number 1 viewers, this is your doorway. That's the card that you chose. There's a message on the back of this. I will be sure to incorporate it into the reading closer to the end. I did shuffle for all the cards that you chose from. Okay, so we're looking at, we're going to start first with the Fairy Messages Oracle. What we are looking at today is a message for you today, right now. Okay, so a message for you today, pile number 1 viewers. What is the message for you today? Okay, starting to flip over. A message for you today, pile number 1 viewers. 1 card. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that. Your desire is within reach. Have faith as everything is working out in your favor. All right, so to me, that's like a sign from Spirit saying, look, don't worry, don't stress, don't get too much in your head over it. You're closer to your goal than you realize, and that is the message for you today. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot, maybe get a little bit more detail on this. So a message for you today, pile number 1 viewers. This is the Star Tarot. Message for you today. Okay, that's a lot. I just need 3 cards, not 5. So let's see, just 3 cards for pile number 1 viewers. A message for you today. See, what do we have? The Princess of Cups. We have the Magician. And the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, so this is page energy, by the way, with all the princesses, okay? What this is telling me is that you are in the beginning stages, right, of manifesting something on your heart, but also something material. The reason why I say beginning stages is because it's page material. It's page energy, right? It's page energy. It hasn't quite made that progression. However, there has been an initial investment of the heart, maybe even a fiscal or financial investment that's also been made too, because of the Pentacle and the Cup, right? So the Cup would represent the investment of the heart and the emotion into a desire looking to be manifested. And then here we have the physical initial step or investment into something. Pages are also messengers, right? They deliver messages, and they're oftentimes symbols of communication. So what this is telling me is Spirit is here delivering the message to you, saying to you, look, your desire is within reach. Whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever it is that you've been putting a lot of your own personal magic and divine spark into, it's materializing. It is within reach. You are getting there. You are making progress. You don't always see it. You have already over here with these 2 pages made the initial investment. So what you need to know today is that keep investing in what you're doing. Keep pushing towards your goals. Have faith, like the card says, that everything is working out for your highest good, favor, and for the highest outcome of your greater good and destiny. You have made these initial investments, not just emotionally putting your heart into something, but also maybe have invested physically. Some of you might be studying something over here with the Page of Pentacles especially. Some of you, this might be a creative goal over here with the Page of Cups. You know, the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. I mean, all these, the cup cards and the court cards are usually very creative and intuitive beings. So it could be that you are using some of your creative inspiration to reach a goal and manifest your magic. So the message here today is keep doing what you're doing. Keep investing your heart and your physical energy with the pages that we see here to make the progress that you want to see for yourself. You are making magic, whether you realize it or not. You are, why am I getting the word spinning? Spinning your magic or weaving your magic, and you might not even realize that. Sometimes, I don't know, part of me is feeling like with these pages, you might only be seeing yourself as a page when in reality you are the magician. That's the other vibe this is giving me. You might only see yourself in this page energy when really you're the magician. The only way the magician can be the magician is if he has understood how to use all the elements within himself to materialize his inner magic. You're taking the elements of earth, air, water, fire, and yourself, spirit, to make things happen. Whenever we're in manifestation mode, right, it takes the mindset, it takes the vision in the mind's eye, the thought, right? Everything begins with a thought. Then it moves into our heart space with the cups. Let's say the thought is a sword, right? And he does have all the suits on the table there. So let's break this down a little bit, right? Everything starts with a thought, with the sword. It moves down into the heart, the cups, where you feel it as if, right? You're feeling that image in your mind, like what it would feel like to be there or do this, right? Then there's the desire with the wand, the spiritual spark of inspiration, right? The will, the power, the drive. And then you have the pentacle, which is the physical first step, right? You get fired up with the wand, and now it's like, okay, let's not just think about it. Let's not just feel it. Let's not just wish it. Let's go do something about it, right? And then you take baby steps or, you know, physical first steps towards something. But it's all these things that come together to create. And you become the magician in doing so. You take what started off in the inner world, now you bring it forth into the physical everyday world where you can touch it, you can see it with your own two eyes, and it becomes tangible. So what you need to know today is that you might only see yourself as a page with the initial investments of something at this point in your journey, right? Towards a manifestation. But in reality, you are working your magic. You are spinning it's feeling like spinning your web of magic to make this happen. And it's all you. So give yourself a little credit for how far you've come. In your eyes, you might not see yourself as having fully become, let's say, the court card king, but you are a magician, and to me that is way better, because that's saying you've taken all your inner magic and now you're making something of it. Things are happening, even if with your own two eyes you only see them happening in small increments like a page. And spirit is over here like tooting your horn basically, and, you know, patting you on the back saying, look, you don't realize how magical you really are. Everything that you perceive to be only at the beginning stages really is, but it isn't. Okay? Your desire is closer than you think. You are making progress, so have faith as everything's working out in your favor. There could be information coming through as well. With the two pages, again, message energy about your manifestation. So also what you need to know today is keep an eye and an ear out for synchronicity, serendipity, maybe actual physical communication or information that comes through to give you hints and clues that you're closer than you realize. Your initial investments of heart and physical energy or effort are making gains in the form of the magician. So it's like the other realms, right? All these things in the universe are coming together to assist you to materialize the very thing that you are putting your heart and your physical effort and energy into manifesting and creating for yourself. So just know that the steps that you take now will yield results later down the road, right? And your desire and this thing that you want to create or manifest is actually closer than you realize. So keep doing what you're doing, even though if for some reason you may only feel you're at the beginning stages of what I get the vibe, a miracle, or the magic being unfolded or revealed to you. You're really not. Again, look what's in this. Look at what the center card is, right? To me, that's kind of like a focal card because it's sandwiched by these two pages, and this is right smack in the middle. And also, it's a number 1, so I also have to think about new beginnings. And obviously, pages are the beginning energy of the court cards, so you have 2 of them here. So to me, this is almost like 3 1s, so 1 1 1. Okay. Pages are newer energy, and then we have a number 1 here. So I feel like I'm feeling vibes of like breakthrough. There is a breakthrough coming, and it's going to usher in a lot of new energy to get the ball rolling towards your manifestation. So whatever investments and spiritual energy you've given to something previously in the past, it's feeling like there's fireworks. Like I don't know, I'm getting vibes of fireworks from this card, but there's fireworks happening around you, right? That maybe you don't even perceive or realize spiritually, but it's happening. Things are happening. And that's also what you need to know today. So let's take a look at what this card says. Okay, there's your little doorway. It says the sacred lotus, compassion in action, the chosen tool. I now see the lotus in your spirit's jewel. Okay, so right there, the lotus energy, and yeah, I guess that's what that is there in the beginning of the doorway, right? The lotus energy speaks of leveling up. So again, some of you might only see yourself in the beginning stages as a page, but in all honesty, you have become the magician via your own magic, hard work, will, effort, drive, and heart, right? You gotta have heart. You have leveled up. There is new energy ushering in to help assist this manifestation come through and be within reach. The lotus energy does level itself up from mud. It is grown from mud. It grows through the murky depths of the water, transmutes through all of that. Okay, it's a metaphor for us too, because we have energy that we must transmute from our root chakra to, you know, rise ourselves up energetically, right? The lotus does the same thing. It's rising itself up, transmuting the murky depths of itself in order to rise to the top of the water surface to reach the sun and or its enlightenment. And honestly, this cup here looks like it's surrounded by a lotus flower too, or lotus petals. So there's some synchronicity there as well. Once it reaches the water surface, it blossoms and it blooms. Again, this is your blossoming, is also what you need to know today. You're on the precipice or the brink of your blossoming, which is going to usher in changes towards something new. And that new might seem a little scary sometimes, right? Because change and magical things happening in our life, and like I feel the spinning, right? Maybe this is kind of reminding me of a wheel. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, I feel like a spinning energy where like maybe there's a wheel of fortune energy somewhere. That's what this is feeling like to me. The wheel is turning. And that might seem a little bit like precarious, where you're like, ooh, I don't know what's happening here. I feel like I'm on the brink of something, but I can't tell what it is. It's a scary feeling, you know, but it's exciting at the same time. And there's curiosity behind it, especially with the page energy here. You are leveling up. You are getting closer to your wish than you realize. So stay in your heart. Keep doing the work that you're doing. Keep putting the energy, the effort into it, because you're going to yield results over here with the Magician. That's what you need to know today. So let's see if we can get a card from the Sacred Forest Oracle to conclude this reading for you. You're reaching the top like the lotus, right? You're reaching the water surface and the sun like the lotus flower. Let's see what we have. Look at that. Hummingbird spirit, joy. Number 22, that's a master number, okay? Let's see if I can find it directly from the book. And forgive me, I'm going to try to read this directly through the screen. Bear with me 1 second. Hold on. Thought I had the page. All right. It says, in the sacred forest, hummingbirds have incredibly beautiful auras. A shimmering, sparkling frequency surrounds them. With every flower they dip into, the colors of their aura and the frequency of their energy shifts. Each one hovers directly before you. Let's see here. Without fear, flashing in iridescent colors in the sun. The vibration of their wings sounds like a universal Om. And actually, I have I have my hummingbird video. I have little clips of one. I might have to put that in the description box in case you're interested in seeing one up close. Anyway, it says, open your heart to celebration and fun. Who told you that you need to suffer to grow? Your soul expands in leaps and bounds through following your bliss and expressing your love. Embrace life, yourself, and others in the moment. If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you allow yourself to express joy, you may have a long wait. Life is always changing, right? And I was feeling change like the wheel. So it says, if you don't follow your bliss now, when will you? That's the thing. Like, I was getting the vibe of, like, you might see yourself as a page when in reality you have the potential, you know, to be anything you want or to create whatever you want. You literally are powerful like the Magician. So what are you waiting for, right? It says, your purpose in life is to experience joy. Take steps towards that right now, while protecting your personal boundaries. You don't need to do everything all at once, but you need to start, right? You got to start somewhere. You got to make that initial investment. I feel like some of you already have, though. All right. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. Although hummingbirds are small, they are capable of traveling great distances and can fly backwards. Their presence is a reminder that life is not just about reaching the destination, it's about the joy of the journey. Hummingbirds visit an average of 1,000 flowers a day because they expend tremendous amount of energy is necessary for periodic times of rest. Follow their example and remember to replenish yourself. So go out and have fun. Balance your work and play. That's also a message here. And it says, let's see. Yeah, enjoy the journey because you're on the road to your desire. So enjoy the journey to getting there. All right, because once you get there, things also will change quickly. But it says the spirit of the hummingbird, because they do fly fast, right? So that's why I'm saying things will shift and change direction quickly, just like the hummingbird. If you ever watch one, you'll see what I'm talking about. And that was kind of the vibe of, I was feeling over here, like I was getting the vibe of the wheel coming from the Magician, where it's like the wheel energy does shift sometimes serendipitously, unexpectedly, in weird ways, and quickly too when we're not even looking out for it. And that's kind of the energy of the hummingbird. It pivots and shifts, you know, at any given second. And we kind of, when that happens, we kind of just go with the flow, and instead of being concerned over anything, just enjoy the way that the universe shifts and changes our life in a moment. It says, the spirit of the hummingbird says, replenish yourself. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Life is change. Be open to change and look for joy in the moment of that change too. Find your boundaries and stand strong. Discover your joy because all is well. So Spirit wants you to know everything is going well. Okay, your desires within reach. So pile number 1, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Every interaction does help this channel grow. Maybe even click the little bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future content. If you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do here, check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy shop is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry. I have tarot readings when available. Sometimes they get sold out. Just check in every so often. And I do have tektites like moldavite and Libyan desert glass as well. So I'll leave you here. Take care of yourselves, pile number 1 viewers, and always keep shining. Pile number 2 viewers, this is your little doorway that you chose. There is a message on the back of this. I will be sure to incorporate that into the reading closer to the end. I did shuffle for all these that you choose from. Today we're looking at a message for you. We want to find out what is the message for you today, right? We want a message for you today. Pile number 2 viewers, a message for you today. What is the message for you today? Whenever you choose to watch this reading. Let's see. Pile number 2. What is the message for you today? Okay. Let's see what we have here. Oh, walk away. It says, leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So Spirit, I kind of feel like, you know, don't take it the wrong way, but it's almost like Spirit is calling you out and saying, it's time to walk away from something that's not working for you anymore, and realize that there's something else on the other side of walking away or shutting the door behind you. There's something on the other side of the threshold, okay, is what this is saying. So leave that thing and be receptive to what will come as a result of leaving that thing that may be unhealthy or making you unhappy, right? So pile number 2. A message for you today. What is it you need to say goodbye to? What is it you need to walk away from? Basically, in this case, let's see. A message for you today. All right. Is that 1 or 2 cards? I feel like, okay, that's 1. These are so thick, the card stock. So let's see. Message for you today. What do we have here? Ooh, Queen of Swords. Yep. Yes, she would. Wouldn't she? She would, yield her sword and cut herself free, wouldn't she? So we have the 5 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I like this. I really like this. The reason why I like it is because it's just confirming the message in this card, basically saying, look, if there's something that you've been hesitant to leave, or you've been putting off doing, and maybe setting a healthy boundary to do, it's time to, again, take action. Queen of Swords is very decisive. She's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be you, someone around you. But what this is saying is the Queen of Swords, she will act upon her truth. She will trust her inner guidance and her truth. And she will act according to that. Take action with precision according to that inner truth. So the message for you today is, there's something that you need to say goodbye to. There's something that you need to cut yourself free from. Someone, something, a place, a job, a mindset, right? The thing is that once you take that decisive action with the Queen of Swords to speak your truth, live your truth, and act according to that truth, you really do cut yourself free from a lot of things, baggage, people, places that are not really helping who you are meant to become. You could be unhappy in a place where you live, unhappy in a job that you're at, unhappy in a relationship or with somebody. There's maybe a mindset that needs to shift or a paradigm that needs to change. But the minute you walk away from that thing, you open yourself up to then receive. Funny enough, guys, I mentioned I was feeling the wheel energy in pile number 1, and then it shows up here in pile number 2. Just saying. Just saying. In case anybody felt led to pile number 1, there could be a message in there for you too. I don't know. It's a different message, however, though, I will say that. But it's so strange how I was feeling the wheel energy and then it shows up. Anyhow, the feeling here is that watch how the tide turns the minute you take that precise action and or make that precise decision. So decisive action, precise decision making, okay? Like this is the feeling of once you do, the floodgates with the Wheel of Fortune open and you're free of what was maybe holding you back, keeping you in an unhappy place. because you decided to take action for yourself and make a change or a shift in direction, which then initiates beautiful things opening up to you as a result. Five of Wands is that inner turmoil. Sometimes it can be that inner conflict, which is also sometimes a reflection of our outer as well. So inner and outer conflict or struggle we might feel with the Five of Wands. Sometimes it can feel like things that are unpredictable. Maybe sometimes with the Five of Wands we can oftentimes fear the things that are unpredictable or feel unstable. But for whatever reason, this is feeling like a challenge for you to get out of your comfort zone. That might be where the struggle is, right? Maybe the fear of what's on the other side of walking away from something with the Five of Wands, because that can be slightly unpredictable, right? To make a decisive decision, we have no idea what's going to wait for us on the other side, and we can feel that internal angst with the Five of Wands because we don't know. But she feels like she has butterfly wings to me, so that's a definitely opportunity for metamorphosis, I feel, coming from this change or decision that the Queen of Swords, let's say, needs to make in order to get the ball rolling in another direction, right? There's metamorphosis. There's a metamorphosis looking to open up and reveal itself. Maybe a different aspect of you that wants to come through as a result of walking away from something, someone, or situation you're not happy with. The Wheel of Fortune indicates the change, though, and the way that the universe steers the ship or tries to guide you in another direction. Oftentimes it puts you on a different path, or other things fall off the wheel in order to open you up to new things. But when we're in the midst of that weird in-between space, between one foot in the past, one foot in the future, we do have to trust that the way that the universe is turning the wheel for us is really going to lead us to things that are more in alignment with us instead. Because this card is a reminder, which, you know, basically leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that are opening or that will open as a result. So Spirit's kind of like already guaranteeing you that there's something on the other side of this wheel energy once you take the decisive action to make a change. The wheel starts throwing other things your way, or the realm of possibilities with the Wheel of Fortune energy begin to open up to you as a result. I also feel with the wheel is telling me with this card close, you know, because it's next to the Five of Wands, the feeling that this is giving me as a combination is saying, watch how the angst with the Five of Wands that you feel dissipates the minute you make the choice or the decision or the change or the shift that's been kind of calling you or beckoning you. Watch how the angst that you feel begins to dissipate, and there's like a release of energy as a result of that. But it's really going to help push you on the path to new energy that is needed in order to open up the blessings that await you on the other side of what you're leaving behind. So that's what you need to hear today, okay? That there is something on the other side that is waiting for you. Once you make the change to walk away or leave something or shift something about yourself, it opens you up to other things. And what these things bring, you know, what these doors open up to you and bring you may surprise you, but in a really good way. Queen of Swords is going to set a healthy boundary for herself, right? And live her truth and live authentically. It kind of feels like also for some of you, what you need to hear today is that if you're in a situation where you're unhappy, are you being true to your most authentic self? Are you being your most authentic self? Are you able to be your most authentic self in that situation? And if you're not, then it might be necessary to like make a change away from that or shift something about it so that way you can be. You might also need to speak up for yourself with the Queen of Swords and say what you need to say. Maybe you've been holding back from saying what you need to say or speaking how you really feel to somebody because maybe you're worried about the backlash or something like that with the Five of Wands, or the disagreements or disputes that might come from that communication. Because Five of Wands can sometimes talk about butting heads and not seeing eye to eye with people and having an argument. But it could be the very thing that's needed to get this ball rolling over here with the wheel. You might need to lay it out on the table with someone. And that's what you maybe need to hear today. That some of you might actually need to speak your truth to somebody. Let your needs be heard. Voice what you need to say. Hash it out. Get it out on the table so that nothing is hidden anymore. And in the midst of speaking, some things might get revealed that might change something for the better. Or put you on the path to change something for the better. And reveal some truths you didn't know before, but now that you know them, right? You can't pretend you didn't know them, or you can't unknow it now that you know it, is a feeling. It might initiate a turn of events over here with the Wheel of Fortune that is necessary to help you close out the doors that you've been hesitant to close for some time, but also to help you open yourself up to new ones as well. So let's see what this card says. Okay, that's your card. It says, offerings, abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. So again, what is it that you're resisting? It kind of feels like some of you, pile number 2, there's something that you need to do. You might have been hesitant to do it, but there's a need to do it. And this is kind of indicating that once you allow it, watch what flows. The thing that you've been hesitant on doing or changing or walking away from, once you do what you need to do with the Queen of Swords, say what you need to say, release the pressure that's building up. Again, we have a volcano here, right? Once you release that pressure, it just totally gets the ball rolling towards, again, it says abundance lies in the heart that allows. So what are you resisting? Follow through. Don't hesitate anymore, because the abundance lies on the other side of this. Okay? That's what that's telling me with that card. Let's see if we get a final oracle over here for you, pile number 2. What do you need to know today? This is the Sacred Forest Oracle, by the way. Ooh, I like that. Purity. Maybe you are the unicorn too. I feel like you are a unicorn. Need to start acting like it, right? Is what this is saying. So that is your card. Let me read that. I'll find it in the book. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Yeah, like, I kind of got the feeling you are the unicorn. Start acting like it. Start standing in your power like the Queen of Swords. Funny enough, her sword looks like a unicorn horn, doesn't it? I don't know if you can see that. Right? Isn't she so pretty? Yeah, there we go. Right? Looks similar. All right, let's see. And I'm going to try to read through the book, I'm going to try to read the book through the camera lens, so bear with me here. It says, you peer through the tall oak trees into a sacred meadow. In the center of the meadow, illuminated by a single ray of sunlight, stands a radiant, noble, pure white unicorn. The aura around it shimmers, wavers, and sparkles as if the unicorn was lit from within by 1,000 dancing stars. Yeah, that's gorgeous. The artwork is so pretty. Okay, it says, this card can appear when you are ready to step into the innocence of a child and see the world with the eyes of wonder. Traditionally, unicorns represent purity, innocence, hope, faith, high ideals, and miracles. When you stop looking at the world through the lens of your past, dang, and what does it say? Walk away. Leave the unhealthy situation behind. Maybe leave the past behind. 2, you'll find how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. So it's like when you stop looking at the world through the lens of the past, or when you quit holding on to the past, you'll find how fresh and wondrous the universe truly is. The past doesn't need to define you. Know that life can begin fresh and new. I think that's what the universe with the wheel is trying to bring you, this fresh new energy, right after you leave the past and walk away from the past and leave it behind. It says, this card can also appear when there is a need for inner purification and renewal. Take time to release, to release what doesn't serve and support you in this life. Walk away, right? It says walk away. And watch the miracles unfold. Unicorns are also symbols of miracles, magic, and enchanted living. This legendary creature can call the seemingly impossible into reality. If you have a dream that has eluded you for a while, this card is letting you know that all things are possible. The purity of your heart is emerging, and it's time for sweet innocence to flood your being. Purify your life. Step into your innate innocence and believe in miracles. They are coming. Interestingly enough, that sounds connected to pile number 1. Just throwing it out there. Those last 2 sentences. Wow. Okay. Anyhow, I'm kind of floored by that. But anyway, it says, the spirit of the unicorn says, no matter what happened in your life, step into your innate innocence. You have a pure soul. You are a child of the Creator. Let go of the past and see the world with new eyes, and almost miraculously, wonders will abound. Yeah. Don't be scared to let go of something. Approach this new energy once you walk away from whatever that is. Approach it with a fresh set of eyes, kind of like the pages in the court cards, right? Hint at pile number 1 again for you guys if you felt connected to pile 1. Just look at life, or this new lease on life. Look at it as, you know, through the lens of a child, where they're just open to possibility left and right. Okay, so go ahead and be that magical unicorn, man. Claim your power, right? And step into this beautiful energy. Claim your magic also with the unicorn energy, because it is a symbol, like it says, a symbol of miracles, magic, and enchanted living. Okay, again, I have to reference pile number 1, pile number 2, viewers. Okay, so I'll leave you here. Take care of yourselves. Keep shining. You know my little motto there, always keep shining. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you in some way, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, click the little bell for notification, so that we get notified of future content. If you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do here, check me out on Etsy. The link to my shop is in the description box down below. I have handmade crystal jewelry there I make with my 2 hands on my free time. I have readings when available. Sometimes they're sold out. Just keep checking in every once in a while, because I do repost. Much love to you wherever you are. Be safe, be well, take care, and keep shining. Pile number 3, viewers, you chose this doorway here. There's a message on the back of that. I will be sure to incorporate it towards the end. I did shuffle for all of these that you choose from. Today we're looking at a message for you. So a message for you today. What is the message for you today, pile number 3, viewers? What is the message for you today? Pile number 3. Okay, that was quick. There we go. Let's see what we have here. Let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Okay, so there's a little bit of a need for surrender here is the message for you today. So whatever it is you're working towards or desiring to take place, this is saying surrender and watch the magic happen is also what I'm getting from this, okay? So let's see. A message for you today, pile number 3, viewers. Okay, so we have this one. Look at that. We have the 6 of Wands that flew out. Let's see what else. The High Priestess and the 8 of Wands. Wow. Okay. So the message for you today, pile number 3, viewers, is that you will have your success. Just release the need to control of the outcome, maybe the way it will look, how it will materialize, in what ways it will manifest, okay? Because we have cards here of things happening. We have the Six of Wands, which is an indication of victory over obstacles, triumph over adversity, and success, achievement. Sunflowers also are a symbol of that success in the sun energy. Okay, you're reaching for the stars. You're reaching your goal. Okay, look at that. You're reaching your wish fulfillment. The horse in this card does remind me of the Eight of Wands because both energies are those of movement, speed, action, momentum, things happening quickly. You're on the go. You are progressing and moving forward with the horse energy and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands can also speak of communication. So when I look at the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands together, I get vibes of synchronicity, serendipity, the way that Spirit will reveal these things to you and deliver the hints and the nuggets that you need to continue to move forward with faith to the point where you don't have to worry about it. It's more or less just act on behalf of trust in the way that Spirit guides you, leads you, and speaks to you, right? Because the High Priestess is all about internal intuitive guidance. She's also about the things that are hidden and veiled at this time, but with enough honing of your internal skill of intuition, they get revealed to you through the spirit realm, right? It's also the secrets that oftentimes, you know, get revealed to us in increments. Matter of fact, we have Isis here. She is the one literally standing between the two pillars, okay, esoterically. So, and you can kind of see the wings right there, right in her crown, a star in the middle. It's very similar to, I mean, the horn here looks like her wings, the shape of her wings, but it also looks very similar. So anyhow, what this is saying is that these things are going to be revealed to you probably sooner than you realize. What Spirit needs you to do in order to release the resistance so these answers can come and these things can be shown to you is to trust. Have faith that even in the unknown, things are materializing and happening and moving forward that are going to lead you to your victory and the achievement of your wish fulfillment and or your goal. Some of you are kind of feeling, for whatever reason, this card is giving me vibes of feeling that angst, feeling that resistance, feeling that tug and pull within yourself. But there's really no need, and that's what you need to hear today, there's really no need to stay in that energy. The feeling here is we do have a heart, right? It kind of feels like to tell you to go back in your heart, get out of your head, go back in your heart, okay? Especially with this Six of Wands here, because victory is already kind of like guaranteed or assured, and that's also what you need to hear today. Keep doing what you're doing, keep moving in the direction that you're moving into with the Eight of Wands. Keep putting energy behind what you're doing or what your goals are, because at the end of the day, you will arrive at your destination, but you have to trust that your intuitive guidance is guiding you properly and guiding you true in order to help you reach or access it. So Spirit is saying here, look, surrender this. Surrender your need to control every little fine detail of how this will materialize or how you will arrive at your destination or reach the goal that you're after. If you relax, trust that these things, once you relax, will start happening a lot quicker. And the Eight of Wands is that quick, fast-moving, speedy energy. Also, for some of you, it's a number 2 on the High Priestess, right? So I can't help but think of like union, coupledom, coming together of forces, right? And with the Eight of Wands, can speak of passion. It can speak of passionate encounters. So I don't know if some of you are trying to manifest love. This is saying not to worry about what they will look like, who they are, where they will come from. Don't worry about those details if you're trying to manifest love or bring love into your life. Love will arrive. The Eight of Wands is indicating that travel. It could be somebody traveling towards you, you traveling somewhere. And then I'm looking at these little heart energies, so I can't help but think of 2 hearts here. And then we have the number 2, right, with the High Priestess. She is the number 2. So I'm just looking at symbolism here, right? And it kind of feels like the High Priestess is saying the mystery of how these 2 hearts will join or come together, right, is currently what's sitting in between you. But, you know, and you think about yin and yang, yang and yin, okay? So it's kind of like two hearts coming together, and the mystery of how you will join forces will be revealed to you, but it's more or less you have to just trust that the timing aspect of it will arrive when it's meant to. Again, travel energy, and that these things will come together in proper divine time and order. I also feel like there could be a decision here with the number 2 energy of the High Priestess. A decision that maybe needs to be made in order to move things along quickly too, to get things moving. So what you need to know today is if you have a decision to make, please rely on your internal knowing, your gut instinct, your intuition to make that choice and move ahead with it with confidence. And once you make the choice, whatever you choose, to trust your decision making, and surrender to what the outcome will bring as a result of that decision that's been made. Trust in your victory with the Six of Wands because it's assured, it's yours, it's, you know, it's secured, it feels like. And once you make this choice, it will move things along for you just fine. Basically, just fine, with ease, quickly. Eight of Wands gets things moving fast, right? That's not a stagnating energy. Another thing with that is, you know, you may not realize, pile number 3 viewers, what you need to know today is that things are happening. You might not feel like they're happening, but they are. So this is telling you to kind of just, again, relax into it, ease into this thing, because Spirit sees something that maybe you don't. Spirit maybe has, with the High Priestess, a different, higher perspective. It can't always see the things that, you know, we see. It basically sees well beyond what we see on a 3D level, right? We are the ones who can't always see what Spirit has the bigger picture of. And this is feeling like you'll know soon enough the outcome or where this situation is taking you. For one, it might be a matter of waiting on your decision to get the ball rolling. But if that's not the case, if you're already on your way to achieving a goal, a wish, or desire, or you're in, let's say, perhaps manifestation mode, there are certain things that will be revealed. What it feels like, what you need to know is that things will be revealed in increments to help move you along to achieve this and reach for your star, whatever that wish is. It will help you achieve this and reach for this more than you, like, quicker than you realize, right? Because once you release, you let go, you make the decision to do whatever it is you need to do, you're actually getting there that much quicker. It'll speed up the process of achieving it that much quicker. You're already on the path to achieve it, whether you realize this or not, whether you see this for yourself or not. Things you feel may be hidden from you. The path forward you feel might be hidden from you from this time, but it's because there's certain things that will be revealed or need to be revealed at certain times when they're meant to. No sooner, no later. Because for whatever reason, there's this feeling of if like, it's kind of like Spirit saying, if I reveal the secrets of your steps moving forward too quickly, it'll throw everything out of whack. Everything has a moment, a precise moment of when it's needed for you to know. If I reveal these things to you that much quicker, it'll throw everything out of alignment. So it's like this feeling, I am operating based on a specific timeline and outcome that is meant for you to achieve this. And that's why the card is saying to let go, release control. Because at the end of the day, Spirit knows what it's doing, in a sense that, you know, Spirit's like, I have a schedule, right, to help you get where you need to go or achieve what it is that you need to do. There's a schedule I'm following here. I will not deviate from that schedule or that timing, because it will not be perfect for you, or it will not be in highest alignment for you. So there's not going to be any deviation from that ultimate timeline. I know that seems a little deep, but that's kind of the vibe this is giving me, because the Six of Wands is already securing your achievement, helping you reach your goal, helping you, manifest what it is that you're looking to manifest, right? You're already on the road there. The high priestess is kind of like feeling like, maybe you feel like the high priestess, where it's like you can feel stuff happening on the inside, but you can't see it necessarily revealed in front of you. But then I also feel like the high priestess is spirit trying to, reveal things to you only in increments, so that way it doesn't throw anything out of whack. So it's like the more that you release the need to control the outcome and the way it looks, or to control the journey there, you'll start to see the things get revealed to you, so that way you can build up your confidence intuitively to trust the way that spirit is guiding you. Gosh, I hope that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like, I'm making sense to myself, but I'm wondering if I'm articulating myself to make sense to other people. So anyway, so what spirit needs you to know today, or what you need to know today right now, is as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts, with the Eight of Wands, again, what it is that you desire. Okay. Your success with the Six of Wands is already assured. Things are happening, things are moving towards the direction, the goal, and the outcome you desire. There are certain things right now with the High Priestess that may be hidden from you. But that's okay, because Spirit sees the bigger picture. Spirit understands the timing of your life and what is going to benefit you for the ultimate outcome. The little things that you perceive as being hidden from you at this time in regards to your path moving forward are purposely hidden from you in order to reveal what needs to be revealed at specific times. No sooner, no later. If it was revealed too soon, it might throw you off course, or throw things out of alignment, and we don't want that to happen, right? High Priestess is saying here, what you need to know today is to trust your intuition. To trust that these things are happening and unfolding for you, because they are. What does your intuition tell you? What does your heart space tell you? If your heart is sensing and feeling, and you're getting intuitive visions, nudges, synchronicities, trust that. Even though you can't fully see the full picture, trust that is what you need to know today. Because you are already on the road to attract or come into alignment with the thing that you seek. Like, I was getting the feeling of two hearts coming together, right? It's kind of this feeling of what you seek is also seeking you. You don't know how this thing is going to unfold. You don't know in what way it's going to come together, but that's irrelevant. The point is that it will, and that's what you need to know today. Spirit has your back. Not only that, I have to go back to the High Priestess, because she's showing me the web, right? And she's the spider energy is the divine weaver. The spider energy is the divine weaver. She is divine feminine goddess energy too. So the fact that, I'm seeing the cow horns, okay, the sun disk of Hathor and Isis in the High Priestess here, and then the spider web is also associated with divine goddess energy. The spider web itself is the grand weaver, the grand architect of one's destiny, fate, and life. So with the spider, she weaves the web, and her goal is to reach the center, right? The thing is that on her way to reaching the goal, the destination, or the middle of the web, she comes a couple obstacles. She comes across a few obstacles along the way, but those obstacles oftentimes are just little road bumps to keep her from arriving at her destination too soon, in a sense. So it's kind of like, you want to arrive, you don't want to arrive too soon, you don't want to arrive too late, you want to arrive at your destination right on time, when it's meant for you, to perfection. And that's the feeling I was getting, like Spirit doesn't want to deviate from the ultimate timeline, right? Because it might throw everything off course, and that's why these things only can be revealed to you in increments. And they will get revealed, it's just they get revealed when they're meant to. When you're able to understand what you're seeing. Any sooner, you might not be in a receptive state to understand what you just experienced, or what you just heard, or what you just saw. Messages, Eight of Wands, arrive, right, when we are meant to absorb them, understand them, process them, interpret them. Again, intuition will help you interpret the messages and synchronicities that you get on the journey or on the road to whatever your wish is. For some of you, it's manifesting love and coming into union, and these two hearts in the cards, you know, in some mysterious way with the High Priestess, finding your way to one another, right? Like I said, what you seek is also seeking you, and vice versa. That can mean a love interest. That could also mean a goal, wish, a hope, a dream, especially with the star energy in that card. But this is about the greater mystery unfolding to you, in front of you, for you, to put you on course, right, to meet this thing, to find it, encounter it, and for some of you to move forward with it. Okay, so let's see what this says. That's your doorway, by the way. What does this say? Ah, look at that, patience. Everything, oh shoot, you see that? Look, everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. Okay, enough said. I can't say anything else more about that. Like, that's perfect. This right here, all right, is the High Priestess saying, look, I cannot reveal every little detail of how this will unfold because it will ruin the magic of what is trying to be manifested and created for you here. I can't tell you. I want to tell you, but I can't. It's not my, I can't, right? I'm not going to deviate from the order of things. We have the two pillars here, right? It's yin yang, it's balance, it's also harmony, number 2, right? As a number. And there's the middle. Got to keep that middle ground, right? I'm not going to throw anything off balance by letting you know or revealing something too soon before you're ready for it, okay? So have patience, because these things are happening. You will and are assured your success with the Six of Wands. You will achieve this. You will have this. You will meet this thing or person or arrive at your destination just fine. Just it's like, let me do what I need to do on my end, on the back end, right? In the realms where you can't see, but within the realms that you can feel. Okay, because that's like this feeling of that's where I reside. I reside in the realms that you can't see, but you can feel. And that's where I'm doing the work on your behalf. So it's like, I got you, boo. I got you, boo. It's all good. So, let's see. So trust what you feel, because that's where I'm working. That's where I'm doing my work. It's kind of the feeling that this is giving me. So let's give a shout out to Great Goddess for kind of appearing in this reading, inspiring this reading with her High Priestess energy right here and on my table. You can't see me, but you can feel me. Whoa, okay. That one flew out second, but I'm going to take the first one. If I feel there's enough time, I might go back to this one, okay? The second one that flew out, but I want to trust the first one first, because I don't want to be here all day. Your reading's getting quite long already. All right, so let's see what we have here. Grace, wise woman of the grove, it says, and I read directly from the book. So let's see. Wise woman of the grove. It says, the wise woman of the grove steps forward and hands you an intricately carved wooden box. This is my gift to you. Guard it well. She says, with care you open the box. Inside rests a perfect ruby. It sparkles in the light. This is a joy activator, she says. Hold it in your heart. Hold it to your heart. And all around you, in all directions, all beings will relax and find joy in the moment. Wait a minute here. All right, so that's the ruby. All right, there she goes. There's the ruby. Kind of reminds you of this picture too, right? And it says, as you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. Joy is the great gift that you can get. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold it in your heart and all around you in all directions, and all beings will relax and find joy in the moment. Again, let go, relax, surrender, right? That's what I was trying to get at, but I lost my place. Joy is the great gift that you can give another. It is a gift of grace. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a remarkable time of ease, wisdom, healing, joy, and inspiration. Your ability to hear the voices of spirit is rapidly expanding. Spirit guardians are watching over you with immense love and kindness. Being in the state of grace means being blessed by divine forces. Wow. Grace can mean having enough inner nobility that even if you know your opinion is absolutely right, you don't push the point. You are willing to drop it, knowing that in the great scheme of things, it's not that important. Besides, the Creator knows the truth of the situation, even if others don't. Kind of feels like also the Creator understands or sees the truth of a situation, even if you do not, right? There are times to be abruptly, starkly honest, but this isn't one of them. Be diplomatic and gracious in your interactions with others. Speak with love and kindness. The spirit of the wise woman of the grove says you can relax and let go. Look at that. Relax and let go. You see? Your path is guided. Yeah. Like I said, I got you, boo. Right? Like that was what I was feeling. I got you. It's like this feeling of I operate where you can't see. But you can feel me there. So trust that. Right? You can relax and let go. Your path is guided. Spiritual nobility is growing within you. The spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. Kindly honor the truth of others, even if you don't agree or if you know better. The Creator knows the truth. Okay, so that there are some aspects there if you're dealing with another as well that might apply. You know what? While we're at it, let's go ahead and grab this card. I don't care. Let's see. Okay, wolf spirit, family. Oh, I love the wolf. Wolf spirit, wolf animal, totem actually is one of instinct, following that instinct, facing your fears to follow it as well. But let's see. Wait, 51. Hold on. 51, not 50. Wolf spirit, family. It says, you are napping on the forest floor, nestled on soft moss, when a wet nose nudges you. You open your eyes to meet the gaze of an enormous wolf. As you sit up, you notice that an entire pack is sitting around you. You feel very safe and strangely included as part of this clan. Your family has your back. Look, wasn't I feeling like she's saying, I got you, I have your back, you know? I got you, boo. It says, for some people, their family are those related by blood, while for others, their friends are not their true family, or their friends are their true family. So it kind of feels like your spirit squad or your spirit team saying, I got your back with this as well. Your star family has your back. It says, many might find that it is their connection to those in spirit, there you go, who are indeed their true family. Whoever and wherever your family, right now they are supporting you. You are safe. You can safely communicate your truth with family members. This is the time to be willing to communicate from the depth of your being. Be willing to stand, talk, and address others from the center of your being. This heals. Many people have misconceptions and false stereotypes about wolves. They don't understand that wolves are highly social and loyal. Family means everything to a wolf. Each pack member has a place in the social structure or social strata of the clan. Wolves also are excellent communicators. They use their voice in various configurations. They also use their expressions to convey meaning to other pack members. They are highly protective of the other members of their pack, yet they enjoy playing even into adulthood. The spirit of the wolf says support is all around you, even if you are not aware of it. Look at that. Release the belief that you have to do it alone. You don't. Give encouragement to those in your soul tribe, your family, and your community. Allow yourself to be supported. So that's the other point of the letting go, right? To allow spirit to help you reveal this thing, help you get there, right? And trust that you are on the way there, that it's kind of already guaranteed. It's already yours. Like that's why you don't need to worry about it. That's all you have to do is relax into it, surrender into it, because it's already yours. And there's already guidance helping you get there. So let Great Spirit, Goddess, your guides, let them do their thing. Okay, let them do their thing is what you need to hear today. So I'll leave you here, pile number 3 viewers. This is your reading. Sending you much love wherever you are. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Maybe click the bell for notifications because I upload pretty often. Every interaction does help this channel grow. And if you ever want to take it a step further to support what I do, check me out on Etsy. The link to my Etsy shop is in the description down below. Pay me a visit. I have personal readings there when available. Sometimes they're sold out, but I always repost when I'm completed for those who purchase last. I also have handmade crystal jewelry, and I also have powerful crystals such as Libyan desert glass and moldavite there as well, if you're interested in anything like that. So I'll leave you here. Take care of yourselves. Always keep shining.